call the city of Elkhorn. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Wecky,
Here.
Hunter,
Here.
Stacko, Boardman,
Here.
Geisler,
Here.
Meinel,
Here.
Schroeder.
Alrighty, approval of minutes from the March 19th meeting.
Move they be approved as written. Second.
Motion and second, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
We're moving down to the first thing, plan commission items here. The first one is zoning text amendment, section 17.8-5. Signs requiring a permit. We have a public hearing. So we will start with that. Read my little introduction here. Notice is hereby giving that a public hearing will be held before the Planning Commission of the City of Elkhorn, April 2nd, 2026 at 6:00 p.m. or soon thereafter as the matter may be heard. In the council chambers, City Administration Offices, 311 Seymour Court, Elkhorn, Wisconsin, for the purpose of hearing all interested parties and their attorneys or agents with respect to a zoning amendment to section 17.8-5. Signs requiring a permit of the City of Elkhorn Municipal Ordinance, specifically adding the R-4 residential mixed-use section 17.8-5, 7B, monument signs district where allowed. Is anybody here wishing to be heard on that? Anybody here wishing to be heard? Last time? Close the public hearing. Okay. Allison, if you would.
Absolutely. So this is actually just a really, really small minor revision to our zoning ordinance. It's kind of something that came up. We have a developer in the area that has a mixed use zoning designation. And they wanted to install a monument sign, and they, per our current ordinance, are unable to. It's like a subdivision entrance sign. So when you enter a subdivision, it's very typical to see kind of entrance signs documenting the subdivision that you're in. And our code doesn't currently allow for that. So enclosed in the packet is just a red line version of the ordinance. Very, very small under the monument signage. If you keep scrolling down, Matt, yep, right in this section, there's one little area that we're adding that the monument signage is allowed in the R4 mixed use district. And that's the only change to the ordinance.
Okay. We need a motion to send that on to council.
Make a motion to approve the new addition. I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Actually, I have a question if it's okay.
Yeah.
I didn't raise this to Allison earlier, but I'm just curious, does it talk about who maintains the sign and where is the sign placed? Is it on private property or is it in the right of way?
They cannot be placed in the right of way within our sign ordinance at all. So all signage has to be placed on the property and maintained by the property owner.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Good. Any other questions? We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. B, we're moving on. ES Farmlands LLC applicant Paul Van Henklem, agent Stillman Road, Town of Sugar Creek, tax key GSC 1200010A for lot extraterritorial plat review certified survey map
I can touch on this and then I'll let the applicant take over since he's here as well. This is located in the town of Sugar Creek. So although we do not have extraterritorial zoning with Sugar Creek, we do have an extraterritorial plating jurisdiction. That's 1.5 miles outside of city limits. This property falls within that 1.5 miles. So they are here just for a quick preliminary plating review of this certified survey map. It's a 4-lot CSM. They're doing some separation, I believe, probably for single-family construction at some point. Okay, yep. And so the separation itself for the 4 lots does comply with all of our ordinance requirements. Our village or our city engineer took a quick peek at it and had no comments, and staff would be recommending approval.
Thank you, Allison. Paul?
I think Geneva.
Okay. We do need a motion to move that forward to council. So I would entertain a motion. Allison recommended approval on that, will you?
We'll make a motion to move it on to city council.
Is there a second?
Second it.
First and a second. Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Go on. Thank you, Paul. Okay. C. Report and findings reference the sale of the city-owned vacant parcel located along State Highway 67 South Lincoln Street, Lot 2, certified survey 2385, totaling 1.35 acres, tax parcel ID YA 2385
I am actually going to defer the next 2 agenda items to Elaine Ekus.
Okay.
She's here and she created the memos for tonight's packet, and she can answer any questions you might have about this.
Thank you. Elaine, whenever you're ready.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Allison. Good evening, and thank you for allowing me to appear remotely this evening. This item and your next item require a report and finding by the Plan Commission to move these 2 items to final council approval. The first one is a report and finding on the sale of the city-owned vacant parcel. This is a parcel of land that has been listed for sale, owned by the city and listed for sale through the business park that the city has marketed and worked with Anderson for quite some time. So we have an accepted offer. So this is a procedural step, and it's important because the Plan Commission has purview to make recommendations over the sale and acquisition of land. So the specific finding that we would be recommending the Plan Commission make is listed in the memo, and that would be to move to report to the council and make the finding that the sale of the city-owned vacant parcel is not inconsistent with city plans, because you are going to be transferring and selling the parcel of land that's not needed for some other purpose under your plans. If there's any questions, I can certainly answer those for you this evening.
Anybody have any questions? None? We have to move that on to council.
I move to recommend it, council.
Second.
I got a first and a second. Any other discussion? Seeing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And Eileen, I think you got the next one too, right?
I do. Just have to
Okay.
introduce it.
Whoa. Okay, report and findings reference acquisition by the city of two parcels of vacant land located in the town of Geneva, adjacent to the city. Lot 2 of certified survey map number 4419 and Lot 1 of certified survey map number 4091 totaling 41 acres, tax parcel ID NOS JA 409100001 and JA 441900002.
Thank you. This also is on your agenda for the same reasons, but it is an acquisition of property. And again, the Plan Commission has purview in terms of making a recommendation to council about whether or not such acquisition is inconsistent with city plans. And so these particular parcels are adjacent to your business park that is located and not far from City Hall. It is in the town of Geneva, so the plan would be after acquisition to annex that land into the city. And the common council has already approved a purchase agreement with the seller, and we are in a due diligence process right now. And this is a part of that due diligence. So we have laid out in the motion or in the memo, form of motion that again would be to remove to report to council and make the finding that the acquisition by the city of the two parcels of vacant land is not inconsistent with city plans. If there are any questions, I can answer those as well.
Questions? Need a motion?
You said this is a purchase
Yeah.
acquisition?
Yes, this one's an acquisition of land. It's a straight purchase agreement with the seller.
Okay, that's, yeah, I just wanted to clarify that, that's all.
Yep.
Anybody else have any questions? A motion to move that on?
I motion to approve, to recommend to council for approval.
Second.
Got a first and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next, we have our general discussion, and I think, Allison, are you gonna talk about that? Thanks, Eileen.
Yep, you're welcome.
Yeah, so I'll just give a really brief update on our comprehensive plan update. So for anyone that is not aware, we did have interviews with the top 4 individuals that we received bids from. Those interviews went really well. From there, we narrowed it down to 2 candidates. We narrowed it down to Chastain and Housiel Levine. And we brought those 2 firms forward to committee of the whole. And at the last committee of the whole meeting, they were interviewed in person. Committee of the whole did make the final recommendation to move forward and enter into a contract with Chastain to complete our comprehensive plan updates. And everyone seemed very excited with that decision. We're, looking forward to hopefully negotiating a contract with them and getting started on our comprehensive plan update soon. Is there anything I'm missing?
It'll actually go to council on Wednesday of next week.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to that. If the contract gets approved, then like I said, they would probably be coming in the very near future to introduce themselves and get started here in our community.
Thank you.
Yep.
Nothing else on the agenda. What do we got? Oh, times of meetings, excuse me. There will be a meeting on April 16th. Okay, and she just informed me the second one is May 27th.
No, 7th.
Oh, the second, oh,
Instead of the
you didn't cross the two off. Okay.
Yes,
I'm just reading what you read.
my apologies. May 2nd is an error, so that's a Saturday. So I hope that you guys don't show up then.
That wouldn't
It
work.
will be May 7th. And as of right now, we probably will have a meeting.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Seeing we have nothing else, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Good evening.